Will I see you next time? Question everything.
That wasn't too bad.
Like, comment, subscribe, share. Hate me if you really feel you need to take it there. We can address that too. Question me, question you, question everything. Cause that's what we do.
No, really. Who are you? Marvelous Monday, Quarantiple, Gregory Rutledge, also known as G-Wiz.
Dad.
Now I have decided I will be dropping new episodes on Monday because this should be the only thing that drops Monday, so the mood doesn't have to. I want to personally thank all of you who took the time out of your busy days to tune into episode 1 and give me the constructive criticism. I love it. I'm beyond grateful for the love and support and the engagement and your questions. I'll be addressing 3 questions on this show, but be sure to stay till the end because I have a few surprises for you. Now let's get this dread twisted. That's like saying, let's get this cooking, get this taco folded. Dang, did I eat today? I'm so hungry. I was reviewing footage of the last episode, and there's something I noticed written all over the video. Now, if you look closely, I found that it had ADHD written all over it, so I'm railing it in. Sort of.
So will you do the unveiling of the shirt?
Sure. Just question everything creation from Creations.
Did you put your Creations logo? Oh my gosh. The questions. My goodness. That is just amazing. Oh my goodness. Look at this work.
What in the world did I just watch? Speaking of squirrels, I'm bad about watching videos on YouTube and forgetting to like them, even though I like them. So do me a favor and flood my dopamine receptors by clicking that little like button while you have the chance. Don't worry, I'll wait. There you go. Thank you. Now, question number 1. Why do we have pride in our relationships, and how is it negatively affecting them? The first thing I used to think about when I heard relationships was romantic relationships, because I thought that was the only kind of true relationship. But we have relationships with everyone we come in contact with.
Not like that.
Granted, there are different dynamics to each one. You have relationships with your family, friends, coworkers, even the people out there risking their lives by working in public during a pandemic.
Don't be rude. Wear a mask.
Pride is insidious and can wreck any relationship, especially the more intimate ones. But what is pride? At the core of it, boiled down and stripped of its characteristics. Is it fear? If so, is it fear of not getting what you want? Or could it be fear of losing something you have? In my experience, pride has been the fear of losing an argument or an image I thought I had to uphold and that was rooted in insecurity. Now, it's hard to be the bigger person and admit when you could possibly be wrong. I don't always have to be right. I can allow you to be wrong sometimes. But it is a form of vulnerability that breaks down walls for someone else to let go of their pride. Now, relationships are about compromise, sacrifice, trust, and most important of all, communication. Humbling yourself and apologizing, admitting when you were in the wrong. All these things taste like apple cider vinegar going down, but it feels much better on the other side. Now, how is pride affecting your relationships? Is there a situation where you know you were wrong, but don't want to look weak by apologizing? What could you do this week to mend this relationship? What can you do today to keep from letting your pride build a wall of division? Question number 2. Haley.
Hey girl, hey.
Shout out to Marcus Color Guard. I'm glad that I'm able to bring you joy in these rough times. Haley, what I feel is holding me back is my mother. Let me know how I can come up with a solution. Now, I can sympathize with this because when I was... Wait a minute. Is your mom gonna whoop me if I answer this question? Meh, I'll take the risk. When I was younger, I looked for my mother to approve of, validate, and support me. And when she did that mom thing, where she told me that I was living a pipe dream, or stop talking back, or any discipline in general, really, it felt like she was always killing my vibe. I would be happy, and mom would come and see the bubble above my head, and gone. Come back to earth. I thought I was so mistreated. What I came to realize after I moved out on my own raising kids at 19 was, oh my God, Mom, I'm so sorry. I had mini-me's, and I couldn't be mad because they were Well, me. My whole perspective on my childhood changed. I was like, how the heck didn't she kill me?
How does she have 5 of us?
How did she pay bills and feed me? I had a moment of empathy, and it moved me with compassion towards my mom and all that she really went through. I understood why she was always mad at me. Now, I still don't listen to her all the time, but I usually end up wishing I did later. I've got a question for you, if it's not too much to ask you. What is your mom holding you back from? If you had a child, would you do the same? Don't play with boys, they have cooties, and they make you fat. How can you practice empathy in your situation? Is there anything you can do to help make your mom's life easier? Question number 3. Charles. Gregory, you mentioned the man you spoke to saying you are a son of God. Which God is that? I ask this question because in this world, we have a total pluralistic society with many different gods. If you're going to claim one, I would like to know, which one are you claiming? Oh boy, Charles asked a deep one. Backstory. Now, Charles is my spiritual mentor, and he's seen my transformation over the last 8 years, and it's been one heck of a journey. What God you claim, homie?
He didn't do that.
What's done in the dark will come to light. I don't want to tell the truth. What's under that? Now, I'm a Christian. I learned when I was 13 from Jehovah's Witnesses that God's God-given. His name was Jehovah. Now, really, it's like any name. It translates differently in any language. So that's my personal preference when it comes to the 31
Million
flavors of deity out there. Because, well, I've been given enough evidence to know that even if I tried to not believe, I couldn't. Live with Lee, July 22nd.
Shameless plug.
My journey to find Jesus, though, that was another story. See, I was told by one religion that we're invited into personal relationship with God himself and can call him by name. But then Jesus said, truly I tell you, no one can come to the Father except through me. And I was like, no way. And he was like, Yahweh. Dad jokes. In all seriousness, though, I have a lot of questions when it comes to religion, but I am sure of my spirituality. Now, I choose to have a personal relationship with the God of my understanding because I enjoy the peace that comes along with having that relationship. Now, this, however, is not the story for some. See, a lot of people have been scarred by religion in god-awful ways, and I understand, trust me. I would run for the hills too. Well, kind of. Something that disturbed me about the church I used to go to, when I expressed my hurt to another member, their reply was, if you haven't been hurt in church, you haven't been going long enough. But don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Now, we are never meant to fully understand a deity that is omniscient, but with this subject especially, we should question everything.
How else do you expect to learn more?
To question is to consider. To consider lends toward understanding. So therefore, by questioning everything, you are looking to gain a better understanding of everything. Now, a lot of people can probably agree that understanding things is generally good. See, it's the goal of all education programs, school included. It is also a goal of television shows, documentaries, books, magazines, radio shows, songs, podcasts, and anything else that conveys information about a subject. The idea of telling a story is answering a question that may or may not have been explicitly asked, but it is an answer nonetheless. Don't be rude. Wear a mask. Do you have faith in something or someone greater than yourself? Do you know why you have faith in that specific something or someone? Now, does your faith consist of repetition or relationships? Do you get a feeling in your gut when it comes to questions of theology? What is that?
Don't be rude. Wear a mask.
I'll leave you with these questions to marinate on this week. But thank you for sticking around to the end because I told you I had some surprises for you. This is going to blow your mind. Spiritual principles jar. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to pull from the spiritual principle jar. I'm going to pull from both. And whatever I pick out of here will most likely be the principle you need to practice for this week. So, shake them up a little bit. And let me know in the comments how this principle applies to your life at this very moment. We've got responsibility. And we have commitment. Sounds like some relationship problems to me. Now, feel free to click this video right here to see the trailer, but I will be sharing how I transitioned from the food industry, IHOP in particular. I was like going to be a manager, but not really. And I transitioned to UX design. Now I know there are juniors about to graduate and some that have been searching and losing hope. Personally, I know them. And because of uncertainty of our future, we just don't know what's going to happen. So I hope my story can give some hope. Well, let's see you next time. Question everything. All right, cut, we're done. Thank you.
I'd say that I'm probably meant to be doing this. These are really good questions. I love it. This like makes me feel good inside.
What God you playing, homie?
COVID. Oof. Need to sanitize that area. Oh, 143 views.
Not like that.
And babe just walked outside. Wow. That right there is inspirational. You can use that for content. Archery Potter, best friends since 7th grade. Christian Kniebel, great friend, great researcher.
I've got a question for you. It's not too much to ask you.
Why? So I don't have to be a real human. I can just use the algorithm. It's lovely.
Will I see you next time?
We call that imposter syndrome. And we know all too well about this one. But I see what you're doing here, and I love it. Because I do want to address that one. I think I was right about something. I like it when I'm right. Charles Laird, my spiritual mentor. I can understand that one. Boom. Soundclick.com/lyricalwizardry.
I will be sharing how I transitioned from the food industry.
I need my mindset sometimes too. Right now, I don't think it's set. No, seriously, I do way too much. But, gods, I just got the chill bumps like nobody's business right now.
Not like that.
I have a total pluralistic. Thank you, Charles. Wow. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Until next time, question everything.